Hello everybody, and welcome to Get Into Beauty, where we aim to beautify. That is uplift, encourage, inspire, and enhance the beautiful that we know already exists within. Today I am here with Deb, yes girl, she's the owner of the Classroom Aerobics and Training Studio. Can you tell? Look at her. You look beautiful, girl.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm telling you, I'm going to do some push-ups before I come here because I work on my arms. Your arms are amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, thanks for coming.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Oh, no problem. I love to learn about business and how you beautify and make everyone feel confident because I know you do. I can feel it.
Absolutely.
Yes. So the first question I have for you is, what types of things do you do for people to help them feel like awesome on the inside?
I would say that our biggest claim to fame is we kind of bring everything together. Mm-hmm. We want to bring beauty from the outside in and the inside out. Mm-hmm. So we really want to empower women to find that self-confidence and every tool that they need to be as selfish as possible. Mm-hmm. So we teach women and men, self-love. Yes. And so it's not just about, what they see when they look in the mirror, but it's how they feel about themselves, taking care of themselves. So it's self-care. And it could be, taking a fitness class over there, doing a nutritional program with me, all of it together. And then just the family of relationships that these women build with one another. These women come from work, so they don't have to be here. They want to be here.
Right.
So there's no judgment. There's no competition. It really is just feeding off of each other and just that amazing chemistry of love that everyone has here. So it's an exciting place to be.
It sounds like
it is.
Yes, because sometimes it's really hard to find people who do the same things that you do. This is a perfect place if you're already here and you're meeting people that have that same goal. They're oriented, like you said. I love that. Learn to be a little selfish as a woman, to love yourself and don't feel bad about it.
Heck no. Because I fell in love with myself, madly in love with myself a few years ago, and it was one of the best things I could have ever done. And I think as a moms, we feel like, oh, that's so taboo.
Right.
Everything that we do, we should eat, sleep, and breathe our babies. But before we had our babies, we had, our lovers. We had our spouses. We had the love of our life. Or it was just us. So she's going to come over. Come on. Anyway, so there's no reason why we shouldn't love ourselves first. When we love ourselves, everything flows from that. Everything flows from that energy when you feel good about yourself. Everybody else reaps the benefit of it. Just as much on the flip side that everybody else can reap the benefits when, depression is an issue or, just self-loathing becomes an obsession. Right. So when we can teach people and we could support one another in that aspect of self-love.
Special guest.
Yes. Belle. She goes everywhere.
Yes, Belle. There you go.
It's just has such a positive effect as a whole.
It does. So what would you say would be your biggest motivation behind this?
It started I'd say probably about a good 18 years ago. I was diagnosed with severe anorexia. Oh, wow. And my lowest weight, I was 83 pounds. Okay. And, I was losing my hair. I was having issues with my heart, zero energy. I had terrible thyroid function. I was having issues with my entire endocrine system. So I was just a not healthy person. Right. I was obsessed with the scale and I was obsessed with looking in the mirror and I wanted to just be skinny. Okay. I thought skinny was it. I thought skinny was like what every man wanted. And I worried more about what other people would think about me or what my spouse would think about me. And they really, they had no idea that I was in this internal personal struggle. And then I went to an eating disorder clinic and I spent well over about 2 years in an eating disorder with an eating disorder therapist, and she taught me so much. She taught me so much about, number one, just how to eat again, why I had this eating disorder, that this really had nothing to do with anything physical. It was all mental. And for me, I know that the mental game and the physical game have to come together. And when the physical game is there, the endorphins are lit up and, everything again flows from there. So we feel good. Our bodies are meant to move. So this started not just because I thought spandex would be an awesome uniform to wear at work, although it is. Right. But it started with, I was this skinny, very unhealthy girl and I wanted to be healthy. And I wanted to figure out a way in my life that I could pay it forward and I could teach women how to be healthy and beautiful and overcome those obstacles and those triggers of what we see on social media.
Right.
What we see, it used to be what we saw in magazines. Now, you
It's
literally
everywhere.
turn your phone on and it's always, always in front of us. Our newsfeed is updated constantly of, the latest and greatest in whether it's beautifying
What
trends
they
for your
call
face or
the latest
it's
and the greatest.
right, the latest and the greatest. But everything is really about just creating this somewhat unrealistic image.
Absolutely.
That at the end of the day, for some of us, we have to take a lot of that off, and we really truly want to be able to love the skin that we're in.
There you go.
And
yes.
so this has been, it's been an amazing journey. It's been an amazing process. I'm super blessed
That's
to have the
wonderful.
opportunity to
How long
do
have
what
you
I
been
did.
doing this?
It started about 18 years ago, and I
Okay.
got my first certification. March is my anniversary. I always say March is the anniversary. I had my youngest son in November 19 years ago.
Okay, then.
When I was done doing the motherly thing of nursing him, it was about 6 months later. I took all my measurements on my own in my bedroom and said,
Right.
okay, now it's time for me to get healthy.
Right.
And then I started getting different certifications in fitness, and I started with Pilates, and then it just grew from there. And I have about 17, well, it's close to 19 certifications in fitness and nutrition, and CPR certified and all that good stuff. But so I wanted to make sure that I had the tools and the education to pay it forward. I didn't want to just try to research something and think I knew what I was doing, because with beauty trends, fitness trends change. Nutritional trends, sadly, nutritional trends change. We've all seen where try this diet, try that. This is trending. This is what the fad is right now. This is going to be the quick fix. But it really comes down to absolute basics, and the basics are you need to just eat good whole foods, hydrate, love yourself. The body's meant to move. Get your heart rate up.
Right.
And find a place where you feel comfortable and you are supported and encouraged. And
Well, this is the place.
and there's a little dog that will always greet you at
Yes,
the door.
the classroom. You have to come here. Aerobics and training studio. That passion right there is what makes my job great.
Yeah.
Because there's so many young women right now. We watch the social media, like you said, and we scroll through the feed. We just look at the image, but we don't recognize. Sometimes there's like a ton of stuff done to the image. Like you said, you have
Sure.
to take that stuff off. A lot of those women take it off, and you're like, who is that?
Exactly.
You know?
Filters.
Exactly. So I really do love that.
Yeah.
Do you have anything coming up, any upcoming events, any classes that people should know and be aware of?
Yeah, we have, November's a huge month for us. We're going to be doing a women's self-defense class.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 2-hour workshop, and that's going to be on November 18th from 11 to 1. So they can go to our website, classroomaerobics.com. They can visit our social media pages, the Classroom Aerobics and Training Studio on Facebook and Instagram. Our Tease classes are a huge draw for our female population, of course. Yeah. Sexy begins within. And you know what? So for some people, it's a little taboo to think about it, but you know what? Sex sells.
It does.
There's nothing wrong with being sexy. There's nothing wrong with talking about it. If you're a mom, you could still be a sexy mom,
Yes.
no matter what age your children are. We define sexy in a lot of different ways. So to have the doors closed, you have to be 18 years or older. The lights are off. There's a few candles lit. Sometimes we use shoes. Sometimes we don't. We use a chair. We use boas for props. We do a lot of arm exercises with the boas alone. We have a lot of great spinning classes. We have an event next month that we'll do like a themed spin, so we do that every month. And then, of course, next month is Small Business Saturday.
Oh, wonderful.
So for all of the small business owners in my community, as well as across, shop small. You don't realize how big of a deal it is to shop small. So we do a huge coupon on Shop Small Saturday. And then we have another coupon. I have 2 sons, and they inspire me every second of my life to, just be the best that I can be. As I know you said earlier, you have kids. So my son is turning 19. So we always have a coupon on their birthdays. So February and November are big months for us with really making sure that our customers know that we want to help them be able to pay it forward and tell their friends. And it's my way of saying thank you. Thank you for choosing the classroom as your place to reach your fitness goals, to let off some steam, to get that stressful work day out and take it out on the floor, take it out on the bike, take it out in the personal training room. So it's, November's a really big month for us. We're excited about it. We have a newsletter coming out as well. And November's a good
You have
month.
tons of stuff. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Those are the types of things that keep you on fire for your business. I love your energy.
Oh, thank
Anyone who wants to have an aerobic session, some motivational things, if you're struggling with anorexia and you've been through some hard times, this is the woman. She's like here for you. She seems like she will definitely give you a personal one-on-one advice on what it is that's going to make you feel great. So I know that she #beautifies. The why for your business is beautiful. Your business is beautiful. Why?
Well, thank you.
With the things that come from within, feeling sassy, sexy, confident, coming from a place with personal experience.
Right.
That touches my heart.
Yeah, but if you don't have a passion or a drive for what you do, I take that back. Having the passion and the drive for what I do makes it so easy to get up and come to work. It makes me so encouraged and excited because every day is different. I don't know what's going to walk through that door. Some days, some of the same women that come in excited, women typically we wear our heart on our sleeves, so there's not a whole lot of guessing, and it's amazing how I feel so blessed to be able to, number one, have the gift to just say, "Are you okay? What do you need to talk about? What's going on?" And they reciprocate. So it's a very reciprocal environment here. And, personal training is the same exact thing. It's a one-on-one environment. So whether you've been on one side of the extreme in weight loss and being anorexic or bulimic, or I have a lot of people on the other side of the spectrum that, food has been such a source of comfort for them that, they've reached obesity or they've used food and their weight gain as sort of a way to protect themselves and a little shelter from pushing people away. So I've seen all different sides of it, but having been in it, the heart and soul of it, and spending days and nights crying and the self-loathing and trying to pull yourself up and figure out where and make mistakes along the way. And we, luckily, I have 7 other amazing instructors, and they all have just an amazing passion and drive for what they do. They don't have to do this, they want to do this. And I think that makes such a difference that, you don't have to work out. Well, yes, you do. You have to work out. But you don't have to choose the classroom, but we encourage you to.
Absolutely.
So,
well, you know what? Thank you so much, Deb.
Thank you.
I love
Thank
having
you.
I can't wait to post your video so that everyone can just get some that feeling. They have to feel it from the heart, because
for sure,
when I'm sitting here listening to you, my heart is so warmed with that, because my daughter is a person who struggles with, I don't think I'm cute, I think I'm too skinny, or I think and it, like you said, it's built around that epidemic that there's this way to look. But I know
it's tough.
Yeah, it is.
And there's so much competition, and there's enough competition around us, and there's enough ways for us to question ourselves and our beauty as women and our worth and our, what direction should we be going in, because life pulls us in so many different directions that if this is the one thing that a woman could do for themselves, an hour a day, and it's whether or not you decide to, in the summertime, run out on the track or do the stadium steps at a high school, take a fitness class, you have to take care of yourself. And that example, whether it's set for our sons, our daughters, we should want to help take care of them. And it should be reciprocal both ways. We're still taking care of our children. I'm sure you know how it is. My kids are self-sufficient, but it's still, what do you need? What do you need? Absolutely. And now I see my sons coming in here and lifting and working out, and I kind of just sit back and smile a little bit, like the example's been set.
Yes, yes. Well, thanks so much for coming. I really enjoyed having you.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad that you're able to see the facility, and anyone that's watching, we always offer a free class for your first time, so we have free class passes. And if they ever have any questions, all they have to do is call, text, shoot me an email, and we will shoot me a message on any social media page. We will answer their questions. We never want anyone to feel intimidated walking into a gym.
Okay.
We never want them to feel intimidated walking into a class. So when they walk in, they will be so relieved at this was so much easier. Everybody's so great and so nice here. So
all of the information to contact Deb will be in the description below. So you guys can make sure that you check her out and come to the Classroom Aerobics and Training Studio. Thank you for watching, you guys. You have a great day.